Hi everyone, I'm Marie Lockwood. Thanks for joining us here at Cakes, Cooking and More. Today's recipe is a very simple taco dip. It's great with tortillas, but you can really serve it with anything. I use it for mostly Super Bowl parties and game days, but you can use it as an appetizer for any kind of dinner. The recipe is on the website and it's in the cookbook. So let's see what we need. Okay, so for this recipe we just need a few things. I have some shredded cheese. I use the Colby because I like the different flavor to it, but any shredded cheese works just fine. I have some cottage cheese, cream cheese, a packet of taco seasoning, some black olives, and some lettuce. You can also use Rotel or anything else that you like on top of a taco. You can add, but the kids don't like tomatoes, so I don't use the Rotel or anything else. But that's pretty much it. It's not a whole lot of stuff. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our bowl. You're going to put your cottage cheese and your cream cheese in there. And I'm sure for any of you who have seen cottage cheese before, it's a little bit lumpy. And you don't really want that in a dip. So we have a mixer, and we're just going to smooth those two together until they're both kind of creamy. Just takes a few minutes. And you do want to make sure that you have softened your cream cheese. You know, just set it out on the counter for 5 or 10 minutes before you start so that it's softer. If it's really hard, you'll have problems with your mixer. And of course the recipes are all on the website like usual. And the recipes are also in the cookbook, so you can look at either of those. Alright, now we're just going to mix them. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes, and you should have a nice creamy blend, so we'll be back in a moment. Alright, now that it's all done, you can see that it has a nice creaminess to it. So we're going to take our packet of taco seasoning, pour that in, and you do want the whole package. You're just going to mix that in really well. Just takes you a minute or two, and then we'll be back. Alright, now that we've got that mixed, you shouldn't see any streaks of white or streaks of like grittiness where you've got the powder not quite mixed. Alright, we're just going to take a regular pie dish. If you have something else that you prefer to serve it in, you can use that. But whatever you move it into right now will be the last thing that you move it to, because it'll be ready for serving when we get everything in. So you're just going to move that over to your serving dish, whichever you chose. I like the pie dish because it ends up being just the right size. Alright, once you've got everything in, just use your spatula and sort of push it all down into the bottom fairly evenly. And you didn't need to spray this with non-stick cooking spray or anything like that. You're just taking it straight out of your cabinet and using it just like it is. Alright, once you've got everything in, you can do whatever order you want. I usually do my lettuce first. Sprinkle that on top. And whatever other items that you chose to put in. Like I said, my kids won't eat it with the Rotel on it, but the Rotel gives it a nice pretty look. So if you're good with tomatoes, I would go with that. And on your Rotel, you want to make sure that you drain that completely, because otherwise the liquid in it will make your dip kind of soupy, and it's not meant to be that way. So you've got to be careful with that liquid. Alright, then just sprinkle your cheese. Since we do so few toppings, I put extra of each of them, but it's really up to you and your personal likes. The base is the only thing that you need to get the flavor. Everything else is just choice. Alright, now I use black olive, and I've drained these really, really well. everything on it that we've chosen. You're going to want to cover this with saran wrap or plastic, and you're going to want to set it in the refrigerator for about 20 or 30 minutes before you serve. Remember, you had to soften your cream cheese, which means it's a little bit on the warm side. So to get it back down to coolness, we're going to stick it in the refrigerator for about 20 to 30 minutes before we serve, and then we'll be back. Okay, now that it's had time to cool, you can see that it's all done, it's ready to go. It's best with tortilla chips, but you can really serve it with any kind of chip. So thanks for joining us here today at Cakes, Cooking, and More. I'm Lockwood. Have a great day.